good comeback story, right? Seabiscuit, the Mighty Ducks, Robert Downey Jr.,
Who
Rocky.
else? Yes.
Kim Kardashian.
Well,
In the video, she gets cum on her back, I think.
Well, hello, gentlemen. Welcome to the Week 5 awards. Sorry for missing it last week, and also said it'd be done yesterday, and it was not, and it is being done today. Comeback. It was a very impressive comeback this week. And John, you are no greater than Kim Kardashian for getting it splattered all over those cheeks and that back. You said I don't talk about your team enough. I don't know if you really want me to talk about your team this week. I mean, it was an ugly win, or ugly loss. I mean, up by how much? 20 going into Monday night, playing against Mark Andrews, who's a tight end for Lamar Jackson, who's a running back. And I mean, Duke knows all too well about how good Lamar Jackson is. Mr. 1-4. Yeesh, Dupe. That's ugly. Well, Dupe also told me that sometimes I talk too much and I filibuster too much. So let's just get into it. So the video is not 20 minutes and it's under 10 minutes because I was told that the 10-minute marker is what you guys like. So let's just do it. Let's clown around. First award. I'll give it to Dan. The Wildfire Award because such a good comeback. Mark Andrews to put up 40 points. I was chilling with him and I was like, hey, like start of the first quarter, I was like, hey man, like I think I'm going to bed. He was like, I hope Mark Andrews does me well, but if not, it is what it is. And I woke up the next morning, I was like, God damn, wow, impressive. So yeah, Mark Andrews helped Dan to a victory. And I mean, John, yikes, ugly. I give Dan the the Wildfire Award because we all know John lives in California and we all know California's biggest weakness is wildfires. So John, get your fire extinguisher ready because if you see Dan again, I think he's gonna lay down another beat down. Not looking too hot this week, John. Well, you are hot due to the fires because you lost to Dan. So, mid-season champ no more. Is Dan actually going to make a run to it? We'll see. Gerard. Let's give him the little engine that barely can. Another win for Jake this week. I think he goes to 2-3. I mean, to go from the league winner to this, we haven't really seen that, It reminds me of the 2016 Broncos, when the Broncos won the Super Bowl in 2015 with shell of a man, Peyton Manning, and then the next year they had Paxton Lynch, and they missed the playoffs even though they won the Super Bowl prior. It's kind of reminiscent to what Jake's going on. He did win. Granted, it was against the worst team in the league, to what Jake called them, referring to Duke, by the way. And, a win's a win. You can't be mad about a win, whether you win by 0.5 or by 80. A win's a win. But Jake's puttering along, has to make some trades that hopefully won't get vetoed this time. So, we will see. But right now, it's the little engine that barely can. Frankie. We all know Frankie's name. It's a funny name. Frankie's award is the Commander-in-Chief. Yeah, shouts out to you, Frankie. I mean, a dominating performance. And I was sitting with you Sunday through the 1 o'clock games. And I mean, Antonio Brown just ruined me. Just absolutely ruined me. A decimating blow. truthfully. But congrats to you. You traded away a trash tight end for Antonio Brown, and great move. So, shouts out to Frankie, the commander in Queef. Win by 50, very impressive. I scored 133. Feel like if I scored 133 against Jake and John and obviously Dupe, I would have got a win, but that is what it is. I don't make the schedules. That's not my job. Mike, we have the garbage TD for a garbage boy. If you were watching the Cardinals and the 49ers game, Kyler threw a touchdown late to seal the game. It was like kind of a garbage time touchdown to DeAndre Hopkins. That touchdown gave Mike the edge over Borelli. So, garbage tutty for a garbage boy. Mike, you're a garbage boy. That's all I really have to say. Jones. I gave Jones the likeliness of the Steelers, because if you've been watching the Steelers this year, they are just comical. And, I mean, Big Ben, horrible. One of the worst quarterbacks in the league. And, you know, one thing with Jones is he was the one that traded away Antonio Brown for Noah Fant. And if Jones had Antonio Brown this week, he would have won, but he didn't. So it is what it is. Zach, you know, I gave you the Steelers award because, you know, there's some comical aspects of your season so far, just like the Steelers in real life. But you're also missing a great wide receiver, like the Steelers are missing a great wide receiver in Antonio Brown. All right, let's get looking ahead to week 6. Sorry if this isn't that energetic. I'm pretty tired. I got headbutted today. So things are moving kind of slow. Granted, or not granted, I still needed to get the video out for you guys. And I just wanted to be the best commissioner that I can be for you. So, let's look ahead to week 6. We have Jones versus me. The line is Jones +8. I think my guys have a bounce back this week. I give myself a win by 5. That's the line. Cause I just, you know, I don't see myself dropping 2 games in a row again, like I did weeks 1 and 2. But hey, it is what it is. And you know, if this is a get right game, it's time to get right. Again, Zach, I got myself winning by 5. Frankie versus Dan. It says Frankie's going to win by 8. I give Frankie a win by 2. I think Dan's team is good. It's had some bad showings these past 2 weeks. He does have to replace Juju, which is Juju was like his, I think, first or second flex or even a bench player. So Dan's team could bounce back, or not bounce back, could keep the good streak going. So I have Dan winning that by 2. Mike versus John. The line is Mike by 4. John's team's too good. I don't think Mike wins this week. But one thing about John, as what Dupe and I were saying, is I don't think this continues all season. I think John will find a way to shoot himself in the foot. I mean, it happens to everyone once in a while, and I just really think that it won't be this week. I think John pulls out a victory this week, and you know, just beats Mike, especially for Mike's just team. We have the rematch of the championship from last year. We have Drost versus Jake. Drost is favored by 23 points. Jake's team, bad. I have Drost winning by 30. I just think his team's just too good. And, you know, I just think Jake's team's not looking great. Now, if Jake, you know, if he kept Chris Godwin, maybe it'd be good. AJ Brown looks trash. Who am I to say? You know, no one. Who am I to say? I'm not anyone. Then we have Borelli versus Dupe. It says Borelli's favored by 30 points. I think Borelli's going to win by 50 points. Dupe's team, real bad. Dupe's kind of what's his NFL team equivalent? Jacksonville Jaguars, maybe. Yeah, I would say that. 0-5. But also, they're 0-5. I know Dupe has one win, but the Jaguars are 0-5. But also, I could say Dupe's the Detroit Lions, because you guys all saw Man Campbell cry after their loss. And, you know, I was chilling with Dupe Sunday. I think some tears came. But you know what? Hey, it is what it is. That's football. That's life. And happens to the best of us. All right, gentlemen. Take care. Sorry for missing it last week. Here's your video. Kept it around 10 minutes. You're welcome.